Japan is planning to dump treated nuclear waste water into the Pacific Ocean. The water has been accumulating at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant since the 2011 nuclear disaster. The IAEA has approved the plan, but many experts are concerned about the risks. In this video, we'll discuss the pros and cons of dumping nuclear waste water into the ocean. Japan's dumping of nuclear waste water into the Pacific Ocean. On July 5, 2023, the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, approved Japan's plan to release more than 1 million tons of treated nuclear waste water from the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant into the Pacific Ocean. The water has been accumulating at the plant since the 2011 nuclear disaster, and it is now full of radioactive isotopes, including tritium. The IAEA said that the water had been treated to reduce the levels of radioactivity, and that it would be released slowly over a period of 30 years. However, many experts have criticized the plan, saying that it is still too risky to release the water into the ocean. The main concern is that the radioactive isotopes in the water could pose a health risk to people and marine life. Tritium is a radioactive isotope of hydrogen that is not harmful in small quantities, but it can build up in the body over time. It is also a concern that the water could spread radioactive contamination to other parts of the ocean. In addition to the health risks, the dumping of nuclear waste water could also damage the marine environment. Radioactive isotopes can harm marine life by disrupting their metabolism and reproduction. They can also accumulate in the food chain, posing a risk to humans who eat seafood. The dumping of nuclear waste water is a controversial issue, and there is no easy answer. However, it is important to weigh the risks and benefits carefully before making a decision. The IAEA has said that the risks of releasing the water into the ocean are outweighed by the risks of keeping it at the Fukushima Daiichi plant. However, many experts disagree, and they argue that the decision should be made with the full participation of the international community. The damages of dumping nuclear waste water into the ocean. The dumping of nuclear waste water into the ocean can cause a variety of damages, including health risks to humans and marine life. Radioactive isotopes can harm human health by disrupting metabolism, causing cancer and other diseases. They can also harm marine life by disrupting their metabolism and reproduction. Damage to the marine environment. Radioactive isotopes can damage the marine environment by disrupting food chains and causing the death of marine life. They can also contaminate beaches and other coastal areas. Economic losses. The dumping of nuclear waste water can lead to economic losses for businesses that rely on the ocean, such as fishing and tourism. It can also lead to increased health care costs. Loss of public trust. The dumping of nuclear waste water can erode public trust in nuclear power and other industries that handle radioactive materials. The long-term effects of dumping nuclear waste water into the ocean are not fully known. However, it is clear that it is a risky and potentially harmful practice. There are better ways to dispose of nuclear waste, such as burying it deep underground or recycling it. Environmental damage of dumping nuclear waste water into the ocean. The dumping of nuclear waste water into the ocean can cause a variety of environmental damages, including health risks to marine life. Radioactive isotopes can harm marine life by disrupting their metabolism and reproduction. They can also accumulate in the food chain, posing a risk to humans who eat seafood. Damage to the marine ecosystem. Radioactive isotopes can damage the marine ecosystem by disrupting food chains and causing the death of marine life. They can also contaminate beaches and other coastal areas. Spread of radioactive contamination. The water could spread radioactive contamination to other parts of the ocean, affecting marine life and human health in those areas. Degradation of water quality. The radioactive isotopes in the water could degrade water quality, making it unsafe for drinking, swimming, and other activities. Loss of tourism and fishing revenue. The dumping of nuclear waste water could lead to a loss of tourism and fishing revenue in coastal areas. The environmental damage of dumping nuclear waste water into the ocean is a serious concern. There are better ways to dispose of nuclear waste, such as burying it deep underground or recycling it. Conclusion: the decision of whether or not to dump nuclear waste water into the ocean is a complex one. There are risks and benefits to consider, and there is no easy answer. However, it is important to make the decision with the full participation of the international community and with careful consideration of the potential consequences. In this video, we discussed the pros and cons of dumping nuclear waste water into the ocean. There are risks and benefits to consider, and there is no easy answer. However, it is important to make the decision with the full participation of the international community and with careful consideration of the potential consequences. The dumping of nuclear waste water is a controversial issue, and there is no consensus on the best way to dispose of it. Some people believe that it is the safest option, while others believe that it is too risky. Ultimately, the decision of what to do with nuclear waste water is a complex one that must be made on a case-by-case basis. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of the issue of dumping nuclear waste water into the ocean. Don't forget to like this video if you want more videos about this. Please subscribe and share. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.